show. Cause otherwise you just be sitting down at home, jacking off alone. Look, couple of homies with
Sand, chopping soap.
Oh, really? Is that a big
The
one?
big one is chopping soap, yeah.
Don't talk shit about soap around Alistair.
I did an ad for Dr. Squatch in the summer.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It was fun. It was nice. Cool
Have you
video.
done many ads before?
It's a relatively new thing for me.
Damn, he's jumping off exactly where we started in the car.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, true.
We started talking about ads. That was the first
Sort of
question I had.
the pre-pod.
And I said to him, I go, I'll ask the boring questions in the car.
That's always the case. Anytime I have to get somebody from Toronto, by the time I get back, I'm like,
Yeah, you're like ready for the Patreon app?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
How was that experience, though?
Doing an ad?
Yeah.
Oh, it was so fun because I write these videos, these sort of like short films that are made for social media with my friend Max in New York, and we'd done a couple of them before, and then Dr. Squatch reached out, and so I was like, instead of me doing some kind of like, I don't know, basic video myself, let's do one of these fun short films with them.
Yeah.
and Max.
I saw one of those the other day. It just came through my algorithm.
Okay, yeah.
And I guess it was Max was started. I can't remember what you were, like a magician.
That was the ad.
That was an ad?
That was an ad. We were sneaky about it.
Damn, I'm gonna be honest. I gave up on it like 2 minutes in, and I was like, I didn't
You were so
realize
close.
it was
You
an
were so
ad.
close.
That's good retention rate, though, for the viewership. At
Yeah,
I
least.
watched
yeah.
it for a while, dude, and I was like, damn, this thing is long as hell because
Yeah.
it catches you, right? It's
Yeah.
like you don't expect it.
You think you're in a new vid, and you're still on the same vid.
Yeah. What was the start of that video?
It's a guy surprising his long-distance girlfriend.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like you think it's gonna be like a whatever TikTok kind
Yeah.
of thing, and then it like just goes off the rails.
Fever dreams, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we shot that in New York and Boston.
Damn,
The theater
like
was in
fucking
Boston.
Fast and the Furious 7.
Location,
Like that's
that's
crazy.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we shot it in Malta. It wasn't bad.
We had one pickup in Hawaii, but that we
Yeah.
actually cut that.
would love to be able to do show. Mostly it was because if you want to rent out a theater in New York, it's like unbelievably expensive, and for whatever reason in Boston, this theater was more affordable. So
Okay.
we drove up there. Yeah.
Do you live in New York?
No, I just go there to do shows and to make videos sometimes.
Oh, true. Yeah. No, where are you from originally?
I grew up in Burnaby and Port Moody, just outside of Vancouver.
Port Moody. I've been
Yeah.
there. My buddy lives
Have
there.
you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Do the old Brewers
Matt
Row.
Lichty.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Yeah, I love Port Moody. It's changed a lot over the years, but when I was growing up, it was kind of like there's only two high schools. There's Port Moody Secondary and Heritage Woods. I went to Port Moody Secondary, which is kind of like the nerdier, more of a loser school, and then Heritage Woods is literally like up on the hill where all the nice houses are.
I went to the loser school. We both
We
did, too.
Yeah.
The fighting
He
school.
went to the biggest loser school, the one where like you have to get like a big rubber stamp on your like report card that says huge
What the fuck are
loser.
you talking
I,
about?
You went
I thought you
Brock.
meant Biggest Loser School, like the reality show.
No, like, we do lose a lot of weight. We do bounce up and down.
You bounce up. I'm up right now. I've been down.
I'm getting down. I'm doing pretty good
Yeah.
right now. I'm on the lose right now. But no, that's so good.
Rock
Yeah.
University.
We went to like a special fat kid high school. They're like, summer camp isn't enough for these guys.
It is crazy when I think about the genre of reality TV where they were able to call a show The Biggest Loser.
Yeah.
That's so awful that they did that. And now everybody's like trying to be body positive and all that stuff. And it's like, that was really not that long ago that there was a show
and
where.
even if you win, you're now the biggest loser.
Exactly.
It's like
They also gained all that weight back.
For sure.
one guy didn't.
One guy?
Yeah, there's one guy you can. It's like because I'd look at all the stats because I lost like 80 pounds when I was going into first year university.
Oh, wow.
So something that kept me from killing myself for a long time was looking at how many people got fat again.
Right.
And by 10 years, 95% of people are like within a couple pounds of their old fat. The numbers are up right now. We have really high production on this pod. But I was like, oh, I'm staying down. And then right around the 10-year mark, I started inching back up a good bit. But I nipped it in the bud. So really what I'm trying to say is I'm the biggest loser.
Well, good for you.
TBL.
Yeah, and I rep it with pride.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch that show?
Oh, anyway, but no, I
What?
didn't. But I didn't. What I was trying to
Answer the
talk
question,
about, The
Dick.
Biggest Loser, I never watched that show. I was trying to say how you went to Brock.
Yeah, Brock University. 1 semester, baby. Let's go.
Just one.
Dude, I went to...
You know what they say about Brock?
No.
If you can walk and talk, you can go to Brock.
And so you
That's
can't
like
even
a
walk
very-
and talk. I
No.
guess.
No.
Well, I went there.
He's a good
I
talker.
did go there.
You did go there. You made it there, but
He
then
had
you
to walk
get
to
out.
school, and he didn't do that. So it was
Yeah.
literally what happened.
Dude, I went to Brock University. I got I rented room. It was I wanted to go to the dormitories, right? You want to be if you're going to, did you go to university?
Yeah.
Well, you should explain how you got in, too.
What do you mean?
You wrote a letter because our cousin was murdered, and he wouldn't have got into university anyway.
That's not true.
But he was like, if I write this letter, they'll give you like 7 grade points.
It's not true. First of all, I don't remember that at all.
Okay.
Well, your cousin was murdered?
Yeah,
Yes.
she was murdered tragically.
So, but you didn't write about this.
I don't know. Maybe
Yeah,
I
he
did.
did, dude. I'm telling you, he did.
I forget a lot of
'cause
stuff.
I
He
was-
remembers everything I do.
I was in grade 10 math, and I failed, and so I did the letter for grade 10 math, and that got me. They just said you can have grade 10 math. You're good.
You wrote a letter about how your cousin was murdered, and then they said,
Yeah,
you
it
don't.
made me not able to do grade 10 math.
I think he's projecting. He
No,
wrote the
no,
letter
because
buddy.
You
when I'm in
said,
grade 10,
you said
he's
my
going
cousin
in-
was murdered, and it's not adding up.
Oh yeah, exactly. She was subtracted from our family, and
And it's dividing us.
we're divided. That was the time to multiply the love by giving me 7 grade points.
Yeah,
No,
I went to the summer school guy, firstly, and I was failing summer school math for like the 3rd time.
yeah.
And then I went to the summer school teacher. I was like, dude, can you just give me a mark so I can go to university? He's like, what number? I was like, I need a 70. He goes, okay. Like, he
So
didn't give a fuck.
good.
He was probably
Whoa.
26 years old, this guy.
Yeah.
He was just, they go for the huge payday, right? Summer school
Yeah.
for those guys is a nice payday.
He's probably a single guy who would have been playing COD 3 or whatever instead.
$1,000,000%. Probably, yeah, Halo or whatever.
Yeah, Halo 2.
Yeah. So not to get off topic, but summer school is the fucking best. I love summer school. If you ever went to summer school, the first time I went, I was like, I
No.
do not want to go to summer school. This sucks.
Yeah.
I want to have the summer.
That was the prevailing narrative.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
wrong. I'm telling you, it's a conspiracy.
Gets a
theory.
bad rap.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
But summer school's the best. You meet all the bad kids and they're cool. And
He
they don't-
likes it because he was like a minor bad kid.
I
Like
wasn't even
mostly-
close to being a bad
mostly
kid.
good, but like a 5% bad
Yeah.
kid.
Is it like Breakfast Club?
Yes, 100%. Like
Yeah. Breakfast
Yes.
Club was just what summer school is like.
And that's great.
I'm telling you, that's what I mean. So I get to be Emilio Estevez in that bitch.
Well, I don't know about
I
that.
was Emilio.
You're the ginger guy, I think. I don't even know his fucking name.
Yeah, smoke up, Johnny. Yeah. So, anyways, I got he just bumped my grade. So I
Yeah.
went to Brock University. I got a rented little. Like I said, you went to university. You
Yeah.
did too.
Mhm.
You were in a dorm the first year.
Residence.
Residence?
I was in residence for 1 semester. Yeah.
Interesting.
So you got to go for the
University of
first
Victoria.
semester. You
Yeah.
got to go the first semester. That's how you meet everybody. I was way off campus, and
Yeah.
you saw that shack I was living
It
in.
was fucked. It was like it was built on the side of a house as an addition.
It was not permitted.
I lived in one of those, but it was my last year of university, and it was a garage that had been
Yeah.
turned into a sort of a studio.
And you just
Sweet.
black that out at that point. I had a bad one in 3rd year where it's
Yeah.
like I'll just get super high the whole time and hang out with my degenerate friends.
It was truly the most bachelor lifestyle I've ever had. I would just every Monday, Domino's had a deal where it was like half off for students.
yeah.
I would get that. I'd have the same pizza every Monday for like $7. Eat the whole pizza myself on my pull out like Murphy bed.
Yep.
Eating a pizza on my Murphy bed every Monday
Yeah.
night. I would go to the grocery store and I would get I'm not kidding. I would get a whole rotisserie chicken and 6 blueberry muffins.
Okay.
6.
Yeah, and I'd eat everything. Yeah.
That's too many.
You're the OG of boy dinner, right?
Boy
That's-
dinner.
That's what they call
And
it.
I can't emphasize enough how I was eating all these things sitting on a Murphy bed.
Just
I
in
did not
the
even
same
have a
spot.
chair in this place. Just on
No
my
chair.
bed. Only bed.
I had a couch in mine, and then mine was right beside a 7-Eleven, which is bad because I would get taquitos.
Keto time.
Yeah, every day I'd get taquitos.
No, but seriously though.
Oh no, but seriously though, Alistair Ogden.
Yeah,
we're
happy to be
we
here.
were wrapped in that convo.
Yeah.
Alistair Ogden, you know him
Get
from
back there.
Just for Laughs. You know him from the Squatch.
Dr.
ad?
Squatch.
Yeah,
Ad
let's
that no one
go.
knew was an ad yet.
Let's go. We're happy to have you here, man.
Thanks for having me. It's exciting to be here. This is fun already.
Yeah, I've been talking to you about this for a bit. You were one of the first guys who, when we're around local, I'm like, I want to get a good local guy on.
Oh, well, thank you.
And I don't
I
mean to
appreciate
insult
that.
you by saying you're local to Burlington. You're a Toronto guy. Don't worry. I know
No,
some of you guys don't like that.
I've had some sort of like core memories in Burlington, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, weirdly. Yeah. Growing up, I remember one of my most vivid visits to Toronto. We took the GO train out to Burlington. We were staying with my mom's friend's mom. We spent a night there, had an incredible Nerf gun battle in Burlington. And then again, in more of sort of an adult memory, when my sort of long-term 5-year relationship was falling apart in 2022, one of the last things that me and her did together is we went to her cousin's wedding in Burlington.
Oh, wow. So this is an emotionally charged city for you.
Kind of.
Gun violence.
The first time I did
broken up with.
the first time I did a guest spot at the Yuck Yucks in Burlington was like 2023. It was like a year after that breakup thing.
And
I was
went great.
literally just walking around like downtown Burlington by the water, just like listening to sad music, really having like an emotional
Used to
moment.
be us.
Yeah,
It is a
basically.
great waterfront to walk around listening to.
Oh, yeah.
Midwest emo.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
You're like looking out and like, this is where Silverstein wrote all their music, man.
This is the waterfront they discovered.
It literally
It's
is.
this one. That's
Yeah.
so good. How did that Burlington Yuck set go? Do you remember?
It was fine. It was
I've heard
fine.
that room is like really, really great.
It was good. It was Brian Hatt, Jeff McHenry was headlining. Yeah, it was a good vibe. I think that at that time I was probably just in my head a little bit about being out on the road. I don't really done like Toronto sets at that point, Vancouver and Toronto, and then I was just like, what's it gonna be like out here? Are they gonna like me or whatever? I think it went fine.
They're like, talk about housing.
Yeah,
Now
something
you
like
can't
that.
afford it. It's
Yeah.
like, all right.
Yeah.
You didn't let me finish my story.
Sorry.
Oh.
We had to intro the
You were right to do that, by the way.
Yes, tell me about Brock University.
Brock University. Okay, let me take you back.
set the stage.
It's the winter of 2011. Barack Obama is bringing hope to a new generation.
For sure.
He's
okay.
been bringing it for a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. There's maybe you've heard of him, a little guy named Osama bin Laden, R.I.P. that year.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just painting a
Did he
picture.
die in 2011?
He did, yes.
Oh.
So I'm going to university. I do not want to go to university at all.
Yeah.
I just want to play video games, play online poker, fuck around, do nothing. But my parents are like, you can either go to university or you can get a job.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, you know what? I'll just go to university. And so the first day I got there, I walked on campus and I was like, where the fuck do I go?
Yeah.
I hadn't been part of any of the Frosh Week shit.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting in this shack.
No, because I'm telling you, you got late admittance because the letter.
I know I got late admittance. It must have been because of the letter.
There's a reason. We'll never know.
So I don't know
The
anybody.
letter's up right now.
I don't know anybody. And I was like, where's my first class? And then I went to it. I was like, this sucks.
Yeah.
I'm not learning anything. I knew everything they were talking about. I know it's the
What was
first
it,
day.
history or
Yeah, it was
something?
history.
Yeah.
He's
He's a history freakazoid.
yeah.
Okay.
You could ask him the capital of any country. He'll tell you.
That's not history.
That's not history.
Probably didn't. Well, it's history related.
history adjacent,
are-
baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the capital of in the 1920s?
He'll tell you that. He will know that shit.
Capitals do change from time
Yeah,
to time.
yeah.
That's
That's right.
funny because that's kind of what I was getting.
Yeah, yeah.
So I was like, well, my degree was going to be in Canadian studies. So what the fuck are you going to do with that? Like, at the end of the day, what does that even mean? Yeah, I know you could change it or whatever. So I went to the first couple classes, and then I just was like, I'm just going to stop going.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, that coincided with the release of Wrath of the Lich King.
Yeah.
So,
that?
The third World of Warcraft expansion.
Oh.
yeah, so that came out.
Some
and
would
then-
say the best.
Sure.
arguable. So I started just playing that every day and then not going to school. But then my mom would call me and be like, hey, how's school going? I was like, I'm learning it all.
Yeah.
Having so much meeting friends.
Hey, get into your day for partying. I gotta go, Mom. My friends are calling me.
Too much partying going on and also learning. So then, like, I would just say, like, yeah, I'm in school. I'm having so much fun. I'm learning. And then I guess the report card came back.
Yeah.
It was all zeros. And she did not like that. She was very, very
The
upset.
report card went to Mom and Dad.
Yeah, I did. Well, what is it going to go to
because
that
your home was
garage?
there. I guess.
Shack?
Yeah. I tried to deliver it to the shack, but
Yeah.
there was no slits in the wall.
Yeah. So then they found out pretty quickly, and then I had to go get a real job and all that bullshit.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a scary moment getting found out with something like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
The closest moment I had to that was I was like, I don't know, 12 years old, 13 years old, and basically for whatever reason, when I was like 10, they had done a test at the beginning of the year, a math test, and they'd gotten anyone who scored above a certain grade was in grade 6 math. Everyone who scored below a certain grade was in grade 5 math. Okay. And I just barely made it to grade 6 math. And I was very good at English at the time. And when you are good at one thing, they are like, this is a gifted kid.
Right.
But it was just English that I was good at.
So you're doing the whole racket.
Yeah, and my mom also was like, my son is like gifted, like we need to treat him better. But I was not good at math. I just had a friend who was really good at math, and I would just fully copy off of him, my friend Steven. And this went on for years. Like, because I was a year ahead in math, grade 6 math, and then grade 7 math. And then the way that it worked in Burnaby was it's kindergarten to 7, and then 8 to 12 is high school. Okay. So we were in grade 7, and my mom and the other parents of the actual smart math kids were like, we want our kids to still stay a grade ahead. So we were learning math remotely.
Whoa.
We were studying high school math, which just made it easier to cheat though. Because we didn't really have a teacher. We just had like these. We were in the library.
Okay.
Was that where they would just give you a book and then you would, or was it like online?
It was on computers in the library.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your mic's off.
The guy's on Zoom.
Oh.
Damn, dude. The guy's on Zoom talking to you?
No, this would have been like 2007, 2008.
Oh, okay.
So there wasn't even really, I don't know. I can't even remember. Maybe there was somebody giving us assignments, but I feel like it was over an email or something like that. It was literally just us left to our own devices in the library. So I was like, yeah, I'll just.
And that's the era where adults don't know about the internet and how you can just totally use it for everything.
Exactly. They had no idea. Yeah, we were just fucking around. I think I was like pranking people in the library and whatever. Like, yeah.
Dude, adults are so stupid. There was a Halton district server, and some kid found a way to put Unreal Tournament onto it, and you could access it and just play it across the fucking server at any time on any school computer.
Rajat Aurora did that.
It might have been Rajat.
He did it in Bateman, and everyone got Counter-Strike 1.6.
Yeah, that's so sick. Dude, there was one time, not to get off topic, but I was in school, and this kid, the teacher was like, computer class, she's like, hey, just so everyone knows, a .org site, that means you can trust it because that's an organization. We had this kid in the class go, no. Like he goes, not true. Yeah. Anyone can make a .org site. Yeah. And she goes, nope, you're wrong. Doesn't say another fucking word. Stands up, leaves the class.
Yeah.
We don't see him. End of the class, he comes back in. He goes up to the dude, it was crazy. The projector was on because it's computer class, so she does shit on the computer at the front. He goes up. He types into the search bar, anyone can make a .org site .org and puts it up, and it's just his picture going like, hey!
Oh my God.
And he goes, what do you think of this to the teacher? It was the greatest mic drop of all time.
Holy shit, that's unbelievable.
Anyone can make a .org site .org.
You told me that before.
Yeah, I don't think he has the domain still.
I love the legend, yeah.
That's beautiful.
It's true. I was there, man.
I know.
Incredible. This is actually awakening a memory for me, because I remember when we were fucking around in the library doing our like fake math class, one of the girls who was in this there was 4 of us, she also was like a volunteer at the library. So she had access to all the library files.
Right.
And her name was Lucia. And me and Steven, my friend, we would fuck with her by calling her like Bobby. We'd call her that was like our nickname. It was a dumb nickname, but one time she left like the library server open. We changed her name in the library server to Bobby. To Bobby Son, Lucia Son, Bobby Son, and we forgot that we did that. And then one day they came to class and were like, oh, these are all the people whose books are late returning to the library. And they go, Bobby's son.
Oh, so good.
And she got so mad. And this is just to kind of to show you how nerdy I was at the time. Her way of getting her revenge is she tried to flush my trumpet down a toilet.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she put the bell end of the trumpet into the toilet.
That's
and tried
not
to
even the
flush it.
optimal end.
No, the other end, you could probably clog a toilet with like the mouthpiece of the trumpet or
Or you
whatever,
at
and that would
least
really
have
fuck
to-
me over too.
Yeah,
'cause
you
I
gotta
know-
put your
I gotta
mouth
put
on
my
it.
mouth on that. But
Ooh,
yeah,
toilet water.
yeah, but yeah, it was a whole thing. I think we had to go to the office.
She
or
should have
whatever.
taken a poo on a picture of you instead or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
One
It
time
was-
I did that today.
Oh, did you really? Oh my
Yeah,
god,
dude. One time I gave him for Christmas. I gave him a signed picture of myself, and he
In
was
like a frame.
yeah in a frame. It was fully done up. He was really fucking mad, and my mom and dad are like ha ha ha, ha like
Everyone
laughing.
laughed at me.
Yeah,
Dude, you know those like moments in the movie where you're like, oh, this is where the bad guy gets made.
Yeah.
This is like Joker falling in acid or whatever. That was me. It's Christmas morning. I'm 13. They're all laughing at me. They think his joke's so funny. And it's funny, but it's like, I want a present. And I'm like, it's that present era where you're like, I need a good
There was a
present.
present still. There was a present. It was just I gave you that
wasn't unveiled.
first.
And then so I don't remember the exact record of events. But
I remember what happened.
It
You
moves-
fucking left immediately.
it moves quickly. Yeah.
Dude, you were just like, you were like, what, 11, 12 maybe?
I was probably 12.
Yeah, and you like stormed upstairs with the picture
With the
though.
present.
And then he came down like maybe 20 minutes later and he had a wrapped present. And he's like, hey, Dave, I got you your present. Okay. So then I opened it up. And what he had done was opened up the frame, took a huge shit on it.
I couldn't take one that big now.
Dude, then he pressed the frame back and it like smooshed
It was
all
like-
over
you know,
it.
like when they put the blood in the sample and it goes like
For DNA, yeah.
Uh.
Then he did the little ties back on
Yeah.
at the back, wrapped it, put a fucking bow on it, and then I remember I know exactly where I was sitting when I opened it. So I opened it up and it's shit in my hands, and then I go,
but none's come out. It's totally concealed in
yeah,
there.
it's totally
there's
contained.
not in it at all. There's no.
So then I was like,
scraps.
this ruined Christmas. You ruined my Christmas. And Mom was like, Christopher, that's one of the worst things
She
I've
got
ever
really
seen.
mad.
But I thought it was hilarious, but I was putting on
you
that
got to
it
play
made
the
me mad.
character. Yeah.
Yeah, and
which
then
is the worst part of the whole thing.
and it made him so mad that he left. He ran away from home on Christmas.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And I was
And then
like,
we
I'm
caught him
leaving.
with like we found him like
I went to Tim
on
Hortons.
Spruce.
No, I went to Tim Hortons and Dad came.
yeah.
He's like,
with
"What
like
you-"
a backpack.
And he did the dad thing that
Yeah.
Dad always does. You're making it hard for me, man. Your mom, I got to deal with your mom and all.
The
and,
good cop, bad cop.
and,
yeah.
and David's upset. And you come home, it'll be fine. Let's just go home, chill out.
Dude, he did that to me when I actually left, like after university
Yeah.
when it blew up. I was gone for months, and he was
Yeah.
like, "Come on, man, she's mad at me now."
It works.
It always
That-
works.
Because
that
you're
is-
like, fuck, you do feel bad.
That reminds me. That's why I talked about this math story in the first place. Is because when I got found out
Yeah.
that I
Yes.
had been cheating the whole time, my mom, because I had like some exam that I was supposed to do
right.
to
Oh.
finish grade 8 math, even though I was in grade 7, and I just had to. I was like freaking out about it. I told my mom, I was like, I have no idea how to do any of this.
yeah.
I have not studied. I have been copying the whole year or whatever. She was all mad. And then I did try to run away from home, but I didn't. I don't think I even left the backyard. I just hid in a bush in the backyard.
So good. How you're like 11 or
Just
12?
sobbing. You just hear a bush sobbing.
Yeah. Just a weak cry. You're like, there he is.
Yeah. little bindle over my shoulder.
Yeah.
You know?
I definitely remember that. I remember running away from home back.
You're
when
like,
we-
solve for X. You're like, no. You're like, there he is.
I like that we're very similar. We're gifted, bad at math.
Yeah.
You guys are two of the most different guys I've ever met. You'd have no
I
similarities.
don't know. I don't
off
think
mic.
we're very similar. man.
No. There's some stuff. He is as smart. You're a smart guy for sure. I can tell in the same way that he is, which kind of annoys me a bit.
Yeah.
Because I generally the smart guys like him, and then the dumb, cool, funny, nice guys like me. But yeah, I can tell. there's that.
Nice. You call yourself nice?
I'm nicer than you. Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't mean you're nice.
No, I agree. But we're talking about this spectrum. We're talking about the no, but seriously though spectrum.
I remember another high school story. This is a good story podcast. We're gonna get good stories
Yeah,
in on
yeah,
this
yeah.
one.
We're farming clips.
I like it. I like it. I like
Somebody
great
said we were
stories.
farming clips one time, and I neither of us have forgot it. Fuck
yeah,
you.
it pissed me
We're
off
not
for
fucking
sure.
farming clips. We're trying to have a fun
I'm trying
time.
to joke around, man.
Yeah. Sorry,
just
you're not
what
funny.
It's just what happens when you have a good conversation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you guys are really talking about interesting stuff, making each other laugh. I wonder what that's for.
Yeah, you're doing it for content, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, algorithmic
I'm
fucking
doing it because
bullshit.
I like making friends.
I like hanging out with silly people.
yeah.
100%. Being a goofy guy.
I remember I was sitting in Mr. Papadopoulos's history class,
Real name too. I had him too.
Hell yeah.
and there's a little hole right beside me,
Mm.
and I just stick a pen through it. And it goes right through. I was like, haha, that was good. And I was beside my friend Steve. I was like, hey, look, I'm sticking stuff through this. So all the time I would stick pencils through this hole
Yeah.
for like weeks. And then one day I would stick a pencil through it and it's like hard.
Yeah.
And I can't do it. So it's like, oh, I got a reef on it a little bit. And I just fucking reefed on this pencil and shot right through. I was like, oh, that's awesome. Look, the
He
hole
goes, I'm not a bad
hole's-
kid. Like, what
the
are you
hole's
doing?
working again. We got the hole working.
This is also, I should preface, this is geography or history class, so he feels like he doesn't need to listen.
It's history, a joke.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember they would always accuse me of cheating. They go, he didn't come to class and he got 100%.
Yeah.
Who was the first prime minister?
Yeah,
Like, fuck off.
Yeah.
It was the easiest course ever.
Who was the first prime minister?
John A.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
The man.
Maybe we're not alike. So then there's a knock. Not even a knock. A guy just busts in the fucking door. I guess it's a teacher.
Yeah.
And he goes, you, come with me right now. And just points to me.
Never good.
Doesn't do anything.
Never
and then-
because you're being chosen to be the gifted student who gets a little basket.
yeah, here's your gift basket.
Yeah.
So he pulls me into that class.
you follow him. His ass is just full of pencils.
He's like bleeding out of his ass.
Come with me.
You need to take these out right now.
How'd you get these all in?
So I go in the guy's classroom and there's a poster and there's just fucking big pencil holes through it. And he goes, have you been putting pencils through the wall? And I go, yeah, that was me. But he makes me do it in front of the whole class.
Yeah.
And it's like,
embarrassing ritual.
it's like grade 9s. I'm in grade 10.
Yeah.
And they're all like, why is school stopped for this? What's happening?
Wait, you're younger?
No, I'm older.
Oh, okay.
I'm in grade 10. They're grade
So they
9s.
think you're coming in as like a guest speaker, like, oh, it's one of the smarter older kids is coming here. This kid's been putting pencils in the wall.
Let me tell you about extracurricular activities, kids. So then he goes, look what you did. And then I said, oh, I see the problem. Looks like somebody put a poster here to cover up that hole instead of fixing it. And the guy just goes, that was me. And then, I didn't get suspended for that, but I got to go to the office. I did get suspended 3 separate times in high school.
Oh, yeah. You ever been suspended?
No.
Never.
Good kid.
See, he's a good kid.
Yeah, that thing with the changing someone's name in the library system was probably. Actually, no. I got in a couple of fights.
Oh, yeah.
What? No
I did.
suspension?
Yeah, when I was like 10 or 11 or whatever.
Saying no suspension after that super high pitch what was a nice save, by the way. Just being like, what? You got in fights? That was the energy that what had.
No. I was just surprised because I've been in. All my suspensions are for fights.
Oh, you're saying that they're auto
Because I'm like, that's
suspenders.
bullshit.
Zero
Yeah.
tolerance.
Yeah, because I'm
I-
like, what the fuck?
I got in fights. I think the thing that was kind of confusing is that I got in fights with people who I was like close friends with.
Oh, really?
So it was like, and it was over soccer. Both
Mm.
of the times it was like arguments about the score of the soccer game or something like that, and then we just fight, and then by the time we get to the office, we're like, I'm really sorry.
Wow, you do have Mamba mentality, though, where you leave it out on the court.
Absolutely, yeah. I really was so intense about playing soccer at lunchtime.
Wait, it sounds like if you're getting in multiple fights,
Yeah.
did you have like a rep being like, don't fucking let him corner kick. He's gonna swing
Don't
on
tell
you."
him the score was 2-1.
Yeah,
I think
let
what it
him say the
was-
score first.
Honestly, if I think what it was is that I didn't fully understand the rules of soccer, but I had the confidence of someone who did because I would watch soccer with my dad on the weekend.
Right.
And so I was like, I know what offside is.
Yeah.
And then I would just weaponize that.
You're
and
like,
be like,
they're
that
like,
was
"You can't
offside,
use
so
the-"
that goal doesn't count. So I won, you know? And then it would just escalate.
What do you
other
mean I
kid was
can't use my
Brazilian.
hands?
yeah. It would be like, oh, because I think I the rule is if you like shoulder is not handball, but
Yeah.
the rest of your arm is handball. And I
Okay.
think I thought it was like elbow or something like that.
I would agree with you can elbow it.
I
I'd
feel
be
like
getting in
after the
fights, too.
first soccer fight, you'd look up the rules.
Yeah, I mean,
Just being like, nah, he was wrong.
no, I was very stubborn. I was very stubborn and very convinced that I was right a lot of the time. I mean, I was like that from a young age. I was convinced as like a 4 or 5-year-old that the game chess was called chest.
So
I
good.
would not hear anything otherwise. And then I was like, this game is called chest because chess is not a word.
Yeah.
Chest is a word and the game comes in a chest.
Yeah.
So why would it not be chest?
You unfold it, that makes sense.
Damn, as a guy with a 4-year-old, that is amazing 4-year-old logic.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what it is.
Yeah.
I always do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4-year-old logic, dude.
And then get mad about it.
My
Like,
parents bought me chess and it said on the thing chess and I crossed out the extra S and put a T. I said they fucked it up on the box.
They're like, wow,
obviously.
you got like a Temu version of chess.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, they
These
spelled it
guys
wrong.
can't even fucking spell it right.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Yeah, that is fucking funny, man. Like my 4-year-old does that shit all the time. Like we on the last episode, I was telling you,
Yeah.
I made him eggplant parmesan, but he wouldn't eat it, so I called it cheesy wheezy. And he was
Yeah.
like, "This is amazing, best thing ever." And I
Yeah,
was
he
like,
rolls
"Oh,
with it.
no, but you got to call it cheesy wheezy. You can't call it."
Yeah,
eggplant
my parents did that to
parmesan.
me too because I convinced myself at age 4 or 5 that I did not like cheese.
Whoa.
I was like, I don't like cheese. That's part of my personality.
That's
my
a
parents,
big loss as a
my
parent.
parents
too.
still wanted to make me grilled cheeses though.
Yeah.
Mm.
And my
Quesadilla.
dad grew up in Brazil actually, so he speaks a bit of Portuguese.
Damn.
So he, instead of calling it grilled cheese, he called it queijo quente,
Okay.
which is just grilled cheese in Portuguese.
Okay.
But I was like, I love queijo quentes. These are amazing. And I don't know when I caught on.
Yeah, that's your
They
Santa
actually
Claus.
fooled me. Yeah, that was my Santa Claus.
You're like, I was 15. I was eating at a
yeah,
Portuguese.
I was
deli.
like, this
wait,
this
what'd you put in that?
this sort of wet yellow stuff is awesome.
Yeah, I don't like the gooey cheese, but the can't you, I fuck with that. That's
Exactly,
fine.
yeah.
You kid. I did the same thing with chocolate and French fries.
Whoa.
I wouldn't eat either of those as a kid.
That's
That's-
crazy. Those are like the
Tho-
two.
but
Yeah.
those are like, I mean, what were you eating instead?
I would eat only white chocolate. So my mom had to get special Easter white chocolate shit.
Stock up.
And I was just being an asshole, I think. I had to be.
Yeah,
I
white
must have just been
chocolate
being an
tastes
asshole.
worse.
It's also yeah.
White chocolate sucks.
Yeah.
It's
That's
garbage,
so
dude.
funny.
You get those Lindors?
You wouldn't eat French fries,
Dude, I asked Mom. I would not eat French fries.
So what were you eating? Like, were you eating like pasta and stuff?
I would eat
guess?
like macaroni and cheese with
Yeah.
spinach in it. That was a big go-to.
Okay.
Okay, so stuff that's healthier.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I was eating like better. I would eat like well.
And now French fries, they're up at the top of the
Yeah,
list.
now I
They've
fucking
ascended.
switched it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But my mom always swears that I ate so many carrots that I had to go to the hospital because I turned orange.
Yeah.
I feel like it's an
That's
old
true.
wives' tale.
That is a true.
But she says it still. She's like, no, you were fully orange. I was like, show me a fucking picture then.
yeah, they don't have a pic.
You're
of
not
you
going to take a
orange.
pic with the Polaroid?
Yeah.
Like, hey, like we got to get a pic.
Yeah.
Like, he's never
When-
going to
When
believe
the
it.
dog just,
Yeah.
my dog just had a big allergic reaction. Her
Grab
whole
a beer.
face puffed up, and so I took a pic of her face because I was like, we're like on the way to the vet. We're about to leave, but I'm like, I gotta get a pic of this fucking puffy face.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a
Yeah,
legendary
yeah, yeah.
moment.
My parents have this picture of me. I had this skiing accident when I was like 12 where I hit my face, my head. And the way that I remember it, I was like, I literally could not go out in public. I looked so ugly. I looked like Two-Face from Batman.
Yeah.
But it was just me with like kind of a swollen side of my face.
Yeah.
And also I was like a little 12-year-old. Anybody who saw me was just going to be like, oh, that's that poor kid.
I would say they would say that's fucking pimp.
But at age 12, I think my mentality was literally like, I was like, yeah, no one's going to want to fuck me.
Unfuckable.
So good.
Unfuckable 12-year-old.
And you think that's for your whole life now too. You're
Yeah.
like, this will probably be forever, and then I'll
Yeah.
never kiss a girl.
Yeah,
What'd
exactly.
you hit a tree? Skiing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking Liam Neeson's wife? That's
Damn,
crazy.
that happened to her.
She died. dude.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
If I wasn't wearing a helmet, I could have. Yeah, it was pretty bad.
holy.
Yeah, it was pretty intense.
Man, I had one. It's not like that. It's not like intense. It was just embarrassing. I was 11 years old, and we have a fireplace in my basement, but it's glass. So I was
It was like a cold winter day.
it was cold, exactly cold winter
Yeah.
day, and then I went to the fireplace and I pulled my pants down to like warm my ass up, but I fell backwards and my ass burned so badly on the glass fireplace, and then I couldn't sit. So I remember being in grade 6, and I had to have like a special pillow that I would sit on in grade 6.
I didn't know you had a pillow. That's so
Because my ass was
good.
so burned, dude.
Yeah. I just remember you having irrational
Oh my
fears
God.
that stuff would happen to your ass after.
Now,
That's not true.
I can
Now you're
remember,
traumatized.
like,
Anytime there's a heated toilet seat, you're like, no.
Yeah. Or like we'd go through a doorway and he would like slink his ass in
not
to
true.
like not get clipped on the doorway.
My ass was burned for probably 6 weeks after that. Dude.
I know.
It
No,
sucked.
if I think back, I can't remember you having a worse injury than ass burn.
It was bad.
Like I broke my arm. I'm trying to think of anything on that level for you.
I broke my nose a few times.
Yeah,
That sucked.
that would be it, I guess. And
I
then
remember
number 2 would be ass burn.
When I broke my nose, when fucking Matt Johnson broke my nose,
Yeah.
and I went to the doctor, and it had healed, but it healed sideways.
Mm.
So the doctor, who was like 78 years old, he put his hand like this and re-broke
to
my
br-
nose.
Yeah.
And then he shot this like foam up my nose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking, and it touched my brain, I swear.
Yeah.
Then he put hooks up and like readjusted it.
Oh.
That was the most painful thing I ever went through.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I was in the waiting room outside waiting for him, and I can remember him screaming in pain and being like, he can be a bitch about some stuff for sure.
For sure.
But I remember hearing him do this, and I was like, oh, this is bad. And I was like, this is the worst I've ever heard him
I
scream.
think that's
for
the
sure.
thing that like my siblings are a lot younger than me. Like I'm 11 years older than my sister. And
Oh, wow. Damn.
7 years older than my brother. And
And they're your legit, like,
yeah,
full on.
full
your mom,
on.
dad?
Yeah, I think me and my sister are both accidents.
Oh, the first and last?
Yeah,
Only
yeah.
that's crazy. Only the middle child's
How many
chosen?
kids are there?
3 of us.
Okay.
Yeah, and but because I like grew up around like kids who are a lot younger than me, you know, I am very in tune with when a kid is screaming or crying for real.
Yeah.
Or because there's like the pain scream, there's the scream where it's like emotionally I am upset.
Yeah, the
There- and
toy
then-
takeaway.
And then there's the one where it's like I'm screaming for attention.
yeah, yeah.
And that is the one, especially when it's a sibling, where you're like, fuck off.
yeah, yeah.
Fuck off.
That was like me in the pool with my 6-month-old yesterday. I did our first swimming lesson.
Mhm.
27 minutes of unadulterated screaming. Just perma screaming.
Both your kids were like that.
Yeah, I think most of them.
Neither of my kids screamed in
I
swimming.
think that's lucky. I
Yeah.
don't know. Drop a comment if your little fucker screamed.
None
while
of the
you're-
people that listen to this have fucking kids.
Some of them. None they talk to. But
Yeah. The state won't let them fucking see
Yeah.
their kids.
But no, just the whole time screaming. And I'm laughing the whole time because I'm like, what the fuck am I going to do? It's the second time. So the first one I was embarrassed. Like, oh no, he's screaming. This one I'm like, okay, I guess we do a scream sesh this time. And other parents are coming up to me being like, scream sesh, eh? I've been there.
No, I'd be embarrassed. And also, if I was one of the other parents, I'd be like, fuck this guy. I hate this guy. Honestly.
There was one guy he was a first timer and he was bringing his 6-month and she's having a great time. And I was like, if this guy gets near me, I'm going to fucking fight him. Because keep your fun time away from my shit time. You're flexing on me with your fun time.
First timer or not, I'm looking down at you and being like, you suck. You can't keep your
It
kid
is
from crying.
It's true. There is a part of you that does go, fuck, I
And I'm
lost
thinking
the
that. I go,
role.
I can't fucking keep my kid
You
from
can't do
crying.
shit.
See, I would
No.
have to hear what kind of cry it is.
It's
He would know.
Yeah, yeah.
I know the
basic.
cries.
It's basic.
It really is crazy how, like, yeah, I remember growing up and like I'd wake up in the morning and I'd hear my like sister crying one way or another, and you just know, oh, that's the cry because my brother is giving her a hard time and
Yeah.
she's trying to get my parents to feel bad for her,
Yeah.
versus, oh, she like stubbed her toe or
She just
actually hurt
smashed her
herself, you
face,
know, and
yeah.
then you get out of bed for that, but
Yeah.
You definitely learn that as older brother, too.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like one time I punched you pretty hard in the face by accident, though, and you
Yeah.
cried, and I was like, oh, that's a real cry. I really hurt him.
But the best ones were when you would hurt me and we'd be playing or something, and then you'd be like, no, you're okay. Don't tell mom. Look, you can hit me like that. Oh, ow. Look, I can take it. You're tough, too. We're both tough. Oh,
yeah.
so
Where
many
you know you've
times.
gone a little bit too far, you got to give them something.
Yeah. Or I'd be like, I can't remember anywhere I was like decently actually hurt where I got like a cut or something. But sometimes where I'd smash my face pretty hard. And you'd be like, we all smash our face. Let's do a dance. It's the face smash dance. Look at your pants.
I have
Look at my pants.
I have a favorite. It's Oh, I think about it all the time. Actually, it's so
Oh,
funny.
yeah?
We were at Grandma's house, and we were playing in her backyard, and I ran into the house, and I locked the screen door.
Yeah.
Just a little on
Yeah.
the and then I was going ha 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 ha. I'm in the house, and
were-
you have to live
I can remember you
outside.
saying, you cannot get in. You cannot get in. You cannot get in. You're saying
Yeah.
that, and dude, it made me so mad.
And
Yeah.
you were probably 7,
Yeah,
and you
7 or
just
8, yeah.
fucking smashed the window.
I
and
fully cocked back.
Yeah.
And I bite my bottom lip.
and it exploded.
Yeah. I
Oh
punched,
my god!
I punched the glass. Like,
And I said, Grandma, he just fucking lost his mind. This guy went crazy.
That-
Like, you can't control this kid.
The older brother gaslighting is.
I got in so much trouble too.
Oh my god!
got-
One of the craziest things that I ever did. My brother's name is Hamish.
Oh wow.
Kind of an unusual name, but there was also another kid named Hamish who lived in our neighborhood who was the same age as my brother.
Yeah.
They were like going to school together, and
What kind of name is that, firstly?
Scottish?
Okay.
Yeah,
You were
and-
thinking, what's the guys who wear the hats and don't use it?
Amish?
Yeah.
Because it sounds like Hamish?
Yeah.
It was-
Hello, English.
Maybe that's me.
It's
Maybe I was-
close. It's close to Hey Mitch from the Hunger Games.
Okay.
But not
I was
quite.
also looking at you, starting to think like there could be some Amish in here.
No, we're English and Swedish. There's like a
Okay.
tiny bit of Scottish heritage. My parents just like the unusual name.
But if you say you're Amish, we could get some clips.
Give me that hat. Give me that hat.
Flatten this hat out. Smash
There is a
that
hat
down.
you can wear right there.
Smash your way down.
Going Amish mode. No, but so this would have been when I was like 13, 14. My brother would have been 6 or 7.
That's why we have him on, folks. Youthful energy, Alistair Ogden.
My brain is so fried. But yeah, and my cousins from England were over for the holidays too. So the sort of like insane childish energy
Yeah.
is at an all-time high. Everybody's over for a Christmas dinner. The other Hamish included. All the kids are downstairs, me and my cousins, my brother, the other Hamish. And somebody, maybe me, maybe my cousins who are a little bit evil, they were like, we need to do a Hamish fight club where we make the two
Yes.
Hamishes fight each other.
Yes.
Right? And my brother now is like a semi-professional soccer player
Okay.
living in Sweden. And he has always been really
even
coordinated,
back then, yeah.
really, really athletic. The other Hamish, not so much.
Okay.
And so they start out, it's like kind of playful or whatever. My brother, I think he either put him into some kind of like wrestling hold or actually got like a fist and like punched him.
Yeah.
Like got like clocked him one way or another. The other Hamish gets really upset. He like runs out, blows a big raspberry through the door and then just like slams it, runs
Yeah.
upstairs. And then we all are like, fuck, we're going to get in trouble. And so we go upstairs. The other Hamish, he's like telling his parents like, oh, this is what happened downstairs. We all collectively, we all understand. We're like, we're going to have to gaslight him on this.
Yeah.
We go out and he's like,
A
they were
cover up?
they were doing a Hamish fight club or whatever. And we're like, what?
Can you even
That's-
imagine?
That's insane. Hamish, what are you even talking about? You're being crazy, you know? And it worked.
Successful cover up.
It worked.
Sorry,
It
that's-
worked. Yeah.
That's amazing. We
Yeah.
used to have kid fight club at our Bishop Christmas party. BCP, we called it,
Yeah.
Bishop Christmas Party. And we would make CJ fight another kid. And like pretty hard,
Yeah.
but there was no ratting to the parents because they
No.
didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I remember one time I took my shirt off. That's how hardcore it was.
I
was like,
remember
okay,
that. I
it's-
remember that.
And it got a huge pop because
He was also 5.
yeah, I wasn't doing it for the bit. I was like animalistic, like this will help me fight. Like it was like,
yeah.
Dude, imagine making 5-year-olds fight.
oh, crazy.
And there was like our cousins were probably like 14 and
Yeah.
drinking Labatt Blues.
yeah,
And I remember one of
Like
them was
6.
smoking cigs, dude,
yeah,
in the
inside.
basement.
Yeah,
And I'm like, I remember being like, I went to go tell Mom, I'm like, hey, they're smoking cigs down there. And she's like, don't go down there anymore. And
Yeah.
I was like, well, I want to go down still.
they would be
Yeah.
like, and there was even a point where they'd be like, stay just away from them or near a window,
Yes.
like just do the space they're not in, be in that space.
Yeah.
we used because we have 26 cousins on one side.
Whoa.
Yeah, because my dad's one of 10.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You
So
guys
we would-
Amish?
Yeah, for real, yeah.
So we were doing a barn raising, and there was fucking So we would have these huge parties with like, I don't know, 80 people.
Yeah,
There's
at least 50.
tons of people at the
50 would be like, oh, there's no one here.
Yeah, this is a bad turnout. So we would have, and there would be like boyfriends and girlfriends would come and whatever.
A couple
like,
dirtbag friends.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah, there'd be dirtbag friends from the neighborhood because they knew could get a free meal or whatever.
Yeah, free meal, free beers. Free
Oh, yeah.
basement cigs.
And I remember I was at a bar. This was probably 8-9 years ago,
yeah.
and I was getting ready to fight this guy. We were like squared up.
Yeah.
I'm squared up with this guy. I'm like, I don't remember what happened. He was an asshole. This guy was a piece of shit. And so we're like, oh, you want to fucking go? All right.
Wait, how old are you?
I'm in my 20s.
Okay.
Yeah, I might be 25, 26.
Okay.
And we're squared up. And then he goes, I've been to your Christmas party. I was like, what? Bishop Christmas. I was like, no, what the fuck are you talking about? He goes, yeah, we smoked cigarettes in the laundry room.
Yeah.
I was like, you've been to Bishop Christmas party?
Yeah, I love that. That's the litmus test.
Yeah. He goes, yeah, we used to smoke cigarettes in the laundry room.
so
Let's go,
good.
holy shit. And he goes, yeah, I used to date Melissa.
Oh,
I was like,
wow.
oh my God.
It's one of our cousins.
Like, how did
Yeah.
you recognize me, first of all? And I was like, and then we kind of like hugged it out and didn't fight.
So
Dude,
good.
it was the greatest thing ever. What are
That
the
is
odds?
awesome.
That's so funny.
Yeah, getting in a nice bar fight and then getting it. Yeah, Bishop Christmas was always
It
fucking
wasn't the guy
crazy.
Mom gave my football to, was
Yeah,
it?
it was.
Oh, really?
It was that guy.
Oh, my
The,
God.
the signed Toronto Argonauts ball? Yeah.
So we do like a gift exchange where
Yeah.
like there's stealing and all those rules. And one year, I'm like 11 or 12, I end with like a signed Argonauts football. I'm not into football, but I'm young enough that I could still make it my thing.
Yeah.
I could still join the high school team. do a
Burlington
couple, 3 years.
Stampeders.
Yeah, I
Yep.
could get in a little bit late, but still make it. And my mom's like, you don't really like football. This guy loves football. And at the time, he's like 20 something. And he's like a man who just is dating one of my cousins who's like,
He's a fucking dirtbag.
yeah,
I think he did blow that night. That
Yeah.
night he got the football.
off
He was
the
on
ball.
blow. Yeah.
like, no, like, I'm snorting up the signatures, but it was signed. It was signed by all the Argonauts,
Yeah.
and my mom was like, "Just give it to him." And I didn't want to, and I remember I had to give the guy this ball, like he was like a kid with cancer. Like I was doing this guy a favor.
That's so crazy to be like, we need to do this for your cousin's dirtbag boyfriend.
It
Dude.
is insane.
You just reminded me of something where my mom, I got a new drum set. That drum set right there. You can see it.
Oh,
Tama
yeah.
Superstars.
Yep.
So I had a nice older drum set, and my mom goes, hey, we got to give this to the neighborhood kid. He's
Yeah.
sick, and he's going to die. And I was like, I like those. I have
They
sentimental
said
value.
He's got a rare disease.
Yeah, and he's
he
gonna
will
die.
not live past 18.
Oh.
Yeah, and he's still alive. He works at Fortino's.
Yeah, he's like 34.
What disease was it?
I don't
We
know.
never knew.
He
They-
does have a disease, and I'm happy he got the drums.
Whiplash.
Okay,
He's got whiplash disease.
yeah, yeah.
He needs to play the
Yeah.
drums.
It's habitual dragging.
Again.
Yeah. Sorry, doctor. It appears you're leading.
You're ahead.
Is that what he says?
Yeah, I
He's
don't
just
know. It's a great
dragging,
movie.
Leading or dragging? I
You're
don't know.
leading and dragging.
Yeah.
That was a great movie. Whiplash disease. Stevie. He's a great artist, actually. Shout out.
Yep.
He's a great local artist,
But
and he's
that
still
was-
alive.
That
Still
was
playing
so
the drums?
I don't know. I don't know
I
where
don't
they went
think
to.
so.
Maybe he pawned those, a couple bucks.
funny. Buy some fucking acrylic.
His meds.
You're like a creative guy. Do you have an outlet like that? What?
That segue made
Awesome
me mad for
segue.
some reason.
He's creative. He's a creative guy. That reminded me. Do you do like any
You're a creative
artistic-
guy. Are you dying of a mysterious illness?
You look kind of fucked. You're like, what the hell?
Hey, don't look at those drums, buddy. I don't care if you're ill.
Stay
I
in
don't care
here.
if you're ill.
No, do you have like a creative outlet? I just got my wife got me a record player for Christmas, so now I'm a record douche.
Record guy.
Yeah.
I think the closest I get, anytime I am going through a breakup, I need to start playing guitar.
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Very
you
good.
I'm not good at it because I only play when I'm going through something.
You're like Justin Timberlake.
I'm learning the chords. I learn the chords to one or two songs, and then I just play that song over and over and
What
over.
songs?
Okay.
What songs?
Songs I could play. I could play "Green Eyes" by Coldplay.
Okay.
That was one that I was learning because I was into a girl with green eyes,
Mm.
and now that one I just know the chords to.
I remember
Wait.
I went to a guitar store and I was like, I want to learn how to play this City and Color song for
Yeah.
a girl.
Yeah.
And I played it for the guitar guy and he was like, do you play guitar? And I was like, no. He's like, it's too hard. You won't be able to learn it. And he was just like, don't try it.
Honestly, if you could find that guy, shake his hand.
It's a huge save.
Man,
Yeah.
I learned how
or,
to play.
Or he's like, and what the girl look like?
Yeah,
And what's
yeah.
her contact info?
I think
I got this.
yeah, he goes and plays. She like this stuff, or I think he looked at me and he was like, "There's no song you can play." Like,
100% he was
you
right.
couldn't get the fucking flooble flobble or whatever from Futurama that does a beautiful picture. She wouldn't still. She'd go.
What's that thing called? That's so
I
good.
can't remember.
That's a great pull. I did the same thing where I learned how to play Soul Meets Body by Death Cab for Cutie, and I remember walking to
On
school.
the drums?
No, on guitar.
Oh, okay.
And I remember walking to school with the guitar, and then getting halfway there and going, and turning around and going
Wow,
home.
what a huge call!
I don't even remember the girl I learned it for.
It must have been like an interstellar moment where you're just like banging on a
Don't
stop
fucking
sign.
do it.
Yeah.
Yes.
The stop sign's just saying stop, and you're like, maybe I should not do this.
Dude, best decision ever to turn around and walk.
That's
I was
good.
at fucking New Street and I turned around.
Did you ever play it for?
Yeah, I played Green Eyes for her.
How'd it go over?
It was great. That was the girl that I dated for 5 years.
Oh,
I was
worked.
early on with that. But yeah, and then after that breakup, I played the song "These Days" by like Nico over and over and over again.
Okay.
You probably it's yeah. The funny thing about
We can play it right now if you want, like in post.
the post if you want to. You recognize the guitar riff if you don't recognize the name of the song, but
Okay.
I also
Nico, is that Velvet Underground?
Yes.
There you
yeah.
go.
Velvet
See, I
Underground.
fucking hey.
Yeah.
I know.
Back lined
Yeah.
up. Line
Yeah.
back up, fellas.
The other song I tried to learn the song "Always" by Daniel Caesar because I really like the lyrics. But there's a thing. There's certain songs that are just really difficult to play. A lot of chords you haven't played before. And I remember trying to learn the one by Daniel Caesar. And I'm really trying to get in my feelings trying to play this song. But it's really difficult to do that when you're playing a technical song because you're just like, always. Fuck.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's back
No,
to
I'm
like
sad,
the
I'm
little
sad,
kid
I'm sad.
moment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
We're
yeah.
like, I can't get it.
yeah, come on,
Dude, that was me. I was learning how
You're
to
just
play.
choking yourself.
I suck. That's sexual if you're choking yourself.
You didn't do that as a kid when you'd like.
Did I go like I suck?
No,
no.
When you
That's
get
crazy.
when you get in like an argument with mom and then go in your room and be like, piece of shit.
You choke yourself like a,
Or like-
freak,
or
like a
like-
fucking freakazoid.
or like bite a controller. You know?
Oh yeah, we all bit a controller.
Yeah.
One of my things when I would hit myself, I go, "You fucking stupid idiot."
yeah.
Yeah. Choke yourself is wild.
That's the same
Yeah.
as hitting
no,
yourself,
it's
is
not,
it
dude.
not?
That's
I don't-
crazy.
I don't know if I was doing the sort of I did a lot of throwing up the middle finger through a door.
yeah.
A lot of that.
Dude, I had a great one where if he was ever beating me at a video game,
Oh.
I would run over and turn the fucking power button off, and he just, oh man, I
You
was such
missed-
a
you missed
bad
the biggest part.
big brother.
You missed the biggest, most
Where I go,
annoying
I
part.
never lose?
I never lose. And dude, I'd like whip the controller at him or like
And you
try and
were
get him
right.
at the
I
legs.
had this back. This is a clip that my cousins and my brother will just send to the group chat every once in a while, and it's video of for my grandmother's 80th birthday. We went to my grandparents live in Portugal, and we went to this resort in Portugal, and they had ping pong, table tennis at the resort. And again, my brother is very athletic, and at this time he would have been like, I don't know, 13, 12 or something like that, and I was like 20.
Yeah.
And he is beating me
Oh,
at
that's
table
bad.
tennis, and I lost my shit.
Is there a video of it?
There's video of it, yeah. And the thing that the line that I say is, I'm so pissed off, and I say, if I was beating you this bad, you would have literally shit yourself.
So good.
Do you like resent your brother's athleticism?
No.
You don't give a fuck?
No, I'm very proud of him. I feel like because we, I was always desperate for him to be able to play soccer with me,
Yeah.
and so I was always being like, oh come on, and then like we just like trained together and all this stuff, and then eventually he just like eclipsed me in terms of ability, and so
Yeah.
So when you say he's
Yeah.
semi-pro, he's getting paid in Sweden?
well, he works basically as like a coach
Okay.
right now in Sweden, and then he's like trialing for various professional teams and stuff like that.
Dave's a
and-
hockey agent, so he sends
Oh, yeah.
guys like your brother out into the abyss of Europe to play hockey out
a
Yeah.
lot of my players make a lot of money, buddy.
there. No, I know they do well. And
That's awesome.
It's a cool gig.
Yeah. I mean, because basically he like played for the Vancouver Whitecaps Academy for a
Okay,
while,
that's
and then
cool.
he played for UVic and SFU.
Would you give up
Simon
all
Fraser
your,
University.
Would you give up all your comedy if like a genie came to you and he's like, I can put you on Hamilton Forge?
No.
Like I can get you on.
I think I really comedy is the thing that I really love to do. I loved soccer, and like when I was like 12 years old, I was like, I want to be a professional soccer player. But I think like I like being part of a team, but with stand up and with doing comedy, you just kind of feel like
We
you're,
call it a crew,
yeah. I mean, you just that's the thing is like you
and you're in it now.
yeah.
Like it or not, you're canceled.
There's I don't know. There's a simplicity to the life of being a professional athlete that I
Right.
maybe would have enjoyed, but now that I know what I can do with comedy, I'm like, oh, I think I
Yeah,
enjoy
if
this
you
a
had to
lot
book
more.
all your own soccer matches, you'd be like, this fucking sucks.
yeah,
I hate that. And then the guy's like, I really don't have enough money to pay you, but that was a good kick.
Yeah,
That was really great.
Yeah, but I still love watching soccer. Still big.
Is your brother funny?
What's your teams?
Vancouver Whitecaps and Liverpool in the UK.
Never
Yeah.
walk alone.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
my
their
brother
saying?
can
That's
be
their
funny.
saying,
My
yeah.
brother can be funny, but he's usually like pretty quiet, kind of like heart of gold or whatever. My sister can be funny too, actually. Whether she like means to or not, I remember when she was like 14 or whatever, my parents were coming to a show in Vancouver, and they said like, do you want to come to Alistair's gig? And she just goes, I don't think that would really be appropriate for me.
Dude, I'd be so mad if my brother was funny and I wasn't. I'd rather be fucking funny than whatever, anything else.
Really?
Yeah. I
Huh.
like being funny.
Olympic weightlifter?
No, those guys die at such a guy breaks their knee, their kneecaps explode.
Comedians do too, but it's from
What,
drinking beers.
Fucking Richard Jenny.
yeah. He
Rip.
blew himself away though.
Rip Richard.
Do you know who that is?
No.
Oh, he was the guy from The Mask.
He was very
He wasn't
famous.
The Mask, but he was The
Oh.
Mask's cool friend
Oh,
who gets them into the Coco Bongo.
okay.
And he was known for like never repeating an hour. Like he'd like make an hour and
Right.
instantly get rid of it
Wow.
and like do like new hours like night
Everybody
over
said he
night.
was like amazing.
And then he was like a
Yeah.
prodigal comedian. And then one morning he was like, got up with his girlfriend or whatever, and she was like, I'm going to go make breakfast. And he's like, sounds good. I'm going to take a shit.
Yeah.
And then he killed himself in the
Oh
bathroom.
my god.
Damn, you know who else had a crazy ending from The Mask? When Dorian puts on the mask and becomes super jacked.
Oh, God.
That guy.
the stand-in?
The stand-in.
Jack Dorian?
His name was Jeep Swenson.
What?
No.
Yeah, dude.
that's
He was a
name.
professional wrestler, and he has like almost the record for doing the most steroids of anybody. He was also Bane in the George Clooney Batman.
Oh, he
Oh,
was
wow.
huge.
Dude, they said there was no makeup. All his veins
What?
were real. Yeah.
I
He
got to
has-
watch it back.
Dude,
It's crazy.
And he
pop.
died like 3 months after they filmed that movie because his wife was like, he would wake up and he would inject steroids, he would eat steroids, and he would rub steroids all over his body. That's not doing anything.
Steroidal cream?
Yeah,
It's
dude.
like,
So she was like,
is that not for acne, dude?
so
Like,
his
it might
fucking,
help.
like in that Batman movie, that's real.
Wow.
Yeah, dude. Jeep
Whoa.
Swenson, R.I.P.
I gotta pick up right now of the veinage.
Yeah,
that's
put it
crazy.
on there. Yeah,
That's
man.
nuts.
Fucking Jeep Swenson.
Yikes. Anyway, I gotta go to the gym.
What was I gonna say? I totally forgot. Sorry. By the way, this beer is 10%.
Yeah, you're drinking the chocolate manifesto right now.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. It's got a full manifesto on here, like fucking Ted Kaczynski.
You like to suck them back? I like to ask guys that.
Beers?
Yeah, or whatever. Just like get a good buzz on.
Not lately. I think just because I've been doing so many road dates,
Right.
and it's already so exhausting that if I like the temporary like high of having a few beers after a show or whatever, I'm like, well, I always have some early flight that I have to catch or
Yeah.
something I have to do in the morning, and I just can't really enjoy myself for that long. So, but I usually like to drink when I have something to celebrate.
Yeah.
So, yeah, or when I just have like a night off.
Hey,
or
there's
whatever.
always something to celebrate.
Exactly. That's Drake said that, I think.
How's your training going?
Good. Yeah, I'm off the beers. I'm I doubt you've heard this, but I'm fighting Luis J. Gomez at Skankfest next year.
Okay.
So we're boxing. You're laughing because you're like, oh, it's gonna be so easy.
Man,
yeah.
I was with Drew and Naeem 2 days ago,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Hey, what do you think about CJ's chances of beating Lewis?"
They probably said good because I'm good friends with them.
No, you fight Lewis.
Yeah, Naeem.
No, it wasn't good.
Name's
dude.
like a really cool black guy from Philly, and then
Mhm.
Drew is like also a cool wigger guy from Philly.
I mean, right now they're probably. Here's what Drew said. He said it's early.
Yeah.
There's 300 days to go.
Well, Drew's on my close friend, so he sees the.
That's what
my
I said. I
training
go, "What
videos
do you
where
think
I'm
of the
like,
training videos?"
Ah.
And he
They're not
goes,
good.
"Look, he needs a little work on this."
Don't say
and
what
that."
I need to.
I
Yeah,
just said this and that. Needs a little work on this and that.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah, I mean, I agree, but so we got a long road here."
Yep. We're starting to get into more defensive drills.
When is it happening?
November
13th
13th or 14th. yeah.
Okay, all right. So yeah.
in New
You
Orleans.
interested in that? Would you ever submit for Skankfest or anything like that?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It kind of depends.
It's
like-
honestly, it's amazing. We went
Yeah.
with Wes Barker, Simon King,
Okay.
a bunch of other guys last year, and it was fucking incredible. Like
Yeah.
they loved it. Everybody had a blast.
Everyone, yeah, we could do a big house. You can get in on the house if you want.
Yeah, dude.
Okay. How does it work exactly? Like
It's
the format
the
of the
only
festival.
festival with like fully free submissions and
Okay.
like they pay the comics really well. They fly them out.
They pay them okay. I
They-
think it's more like a club.
They pay them okay, but they fly them out.
Yeah.
And you're.
I think in comparison to a lot of American festivals, you're basically losing money being there unless you're
Yeah.
one of the main headliners.
right.
So.
Whereas these guys have like I want to say like 80 comics maybe.
It's a lot. Yeah.
Wow.
100 comics maybe
Yeah.
that they're paying for their travel and everything. And it's like some really big stages and then some smaller side stages and then some mid-tier stages. But you'll see, like we saw David Tell, Doug Stanhope, and Ian Fidance on like the mid-tier stage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And they
that
were
was
all like
great.
ripping on Fidance. It was really funny.
That was funny.
But it's you got to have a crew when you go. Maybe to get on and be booked and go solo, that'd be okay. But like if you just go to kind of network,
Yeah.
it's tough. You need multiple people. Our producer is a nice looking young lady,
Sure.
so that helps a lot when you're
Sure.
down there. So that helped us get some intros with
yeah.
some guys.
That's fun. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I like to keep my options open in terms of the type of comedy that I feel like a lot of people peg me as being this
Oh, pause.
people think that I'm like a super, I don't know, progressive woke comedian, and it's like I guess so, but I try to be able to perform to like any room.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
really.
like Michael Ian Black was on.
Yeah.
Skankfest.
Oh, yeah.
Like it was like I was like, wow, that's
Yeah,
surprising.
Fahim Anwar was on.
Okay, yeah.
And he's more like he was like, and a lot of those guys that do come on, they're like, "Why am I here?"
Yeah.
Like this is an interesting crowd. But it's really fun. So I'm doing 3 minutes around 3 rounds versus Lewis.
Wow.
And tell him the stipulations of the fight.
Oh yeah. So if I have to not get knocked out. So if I don't get knocked out, I get a performer's pass and get to perform at the festival.
Okay.
If I get knocked out or stoppage, I also get to perform at the festival.
Okay.
But I have to do the naked roast, where you get naked in front of like 1,500 people, and you roast another naked person, and then there's all naked judges, and one of them always has like an insanely big cock. So
So there's a chance in one day, it could be the worst day of his life. He gets knocked unconscious and gets brain damage, and then as he wakes up, they're pulling him off, and he's got to do naked roasting in front of somebody else with brain damage.
Oh my
In
God.
front of
I love the
2,000
idea
people.
of me being on a stretcher, like we gotta cut his clothes off. Like why? Just
Hey, what kind of gauze do you have?
yeah. Just my mouth is bleeding and I'm up there.
I
Like,
ain't finished.
But
Don't
yeah.
ring the bell. I didn't hear no bell.
yeah.
You're
you
telling
got
me all
knocked
this, and you're
out.
like, you gotta come to Skankfest.
Yeah. Dude, everyone I've talked to, they'd be like, "Oh, you're going? Are you performing?" I'm like, "Kind of. I will be on stage in a sense."
It's like a fundraiser for something, or
No, so I snuck in. Yeah,
It's a punishment.
it's a punishment. I snuck into the green room this year, and I've opened for Lewis a couple times. He said we were friends. I thought we were more like acquaintances because he doesn't respond to me very much. But I got in there, and then he saw me after knowing I wasn't supposed to be in there. Plus, I did say to one of the producers at the front, like, "Hey, Lewis says to give me a performance pass. He says I'm all good to go." She was like, "Let me just text him," and I was like, "Fuck." thought she would just do it.
Didn't work.
And
out.
then he saw me after that, and he was like, "You're putting words in my mouth. You're
Yeah.
disrespecting me." And then so I went on Legion of Skanks for Skank Court, and Tony Yeo from G Unit was like, "Y'all had this motherfucker. He had fucked up tickets. Y'all had him fucked up. That's why he had to sneak in. Y'all had him in the nosebleed. He won't be in the pit." And I was like, "Yes, Mr. Yeo, exactly." And then Cypher Sounds, boo. Cypher
You hate
Sounds,
that guy.
I hate him so much. I'd rather fight him than Lewis, honestly. But he says, "Oh, we should ban him next year. He should be banned." It's like, I'm a new comedian to this space.
Yeah.
Can't take it. And this is the 10th one. It's going to be a huge one. So I said, "Nah, fuck that. I demand trial by combat."
Okay.
And they love that. They're like, "Who do you want to fight?" And we had talked about it a little bit, but it was kind of like my out. I didn't know who else to fight, so I was like, "I'll fight Lewis." And now we can't say who, but he's got a big fight apparently coming up with someone after.
It's,
Oh.
yeah.
Can
Can we not say who it is?
I don't think so. I mean,
Okay.
it's one of the biggest right-wing commentators of the last 20
Oh
years.
shit. Okay. Back from the dead.
And he's a bald kickboxer.
Wait, bald. Joe Rogan's bald.
No, that'd be dude. If I look over and I see Joe Rogan and he's just like, "Oh no," I'll be like, "Come on, Joe."
Yeah. So apparently Lewis is kind of treating this as a warm-up fight for his
Yeah.
big one.
So he's off drinking too. He's training.
he's
while
looking.
doing
He's looking
dates.
good, man. He's looking good.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So you got a long road ahead.
Mm-hmm.
With your
Doing a
training
lot of
and whatnot.
training. I got lucky because I went to this like really high level boxing and MMA gym in Burlington.
Okay.
Give him a shout out, man.
Burlington Training Center.
BTC.
Yeah, they're awesome.
It's one of the best gyms in the world.
Yeah, and Dave takes his son there for Tiny Titans, which is like 4-year-olds learning how to
Yeah.
punch.
Oh yeah.
And so the guy who trains the children is going to train me.
Tim Hall,
And
baby.
he just started doing stand up a couple months ago.
You're trying to start a new bishops thing.
Yeah, basically, yeah, we have a new clan. But so he,
Oh yeah.
it'll be fun. We'll be training, and he'll be like, jab, jab, cross, pivot, kicks, and be like, "So Dr. Doolittle, that's actually more of a curse than a blessing." Like we'll start ripping
He
material.
does
like,
comedy.
yeah, yeah.
While
I
you're
just
fighting.
love the
Or like
idea.
mostly at the end. But.
I'm just picturing it like it's like a bunch of kids, like you're filming one of a you're doing a combo or whatever, and then it's you just full grown man. Like,
Yeah. I train instead of a mouth guard. I wear a soother. Yeah.
Alistair, what a great fucking time today. This is a very
Oh.
fun pod, dude.
That was that
That
was
flew
so
by.
fun. That really did fly by.
Sometimes they don't. Sometimes it's like, yo, 40. If you see guys
Yeah.
doing the lean, it's like, oh.
What do you got to promote, man?
I have a bunch of tour days coming up. I'm not sure when this is coming out exactly. but-
This Wednesday.
Oh, okay. I'm in Guelph, January 31st.
No. Everyone's got to go to a Burlington show. Do the next
Oh,
one.
yeah. Okay, all right. Well,
Is that at the Albion?
yeah.
Cool.
And then
That's a good spot.
I'm in Ottawa, February 7th. Little Toronto show on the 6th, if that's not sold out yet. And then Halifax, Moncton in March.
Nice.
I saw that was a cheeky post that this is going to sell out, but it will, eh? Like you,
The Halifax show?
or the
Or-
Toronto one.
Yeah, well, that's because it's in like a 30-person room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's
That's
it
the
doesn't
fucking
take
way
too
to
much.
do it anyway.
Yeah. And then I am getting my visa to go to the States, so hopefully I have a bunch of American days.
Wow.
Have you picked a
Austin,
city?
Texas coming
Austin.
up.
He's going to Austin, boys.
You know it. You can tell.
You're gonna see him at the Creek and Cave.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, dude, I gotta practice my minute. Oh, please let me get my minute right.
Dude, we've had so many of those golden ticket guys on this show.
Yeah.
I think we have the most of anybody.
We might have
Wow.
one next week.
Sweet.
Oh,
Cool.
really? Okay, I didn't know that.
No.
Thanks for letting me know.
how we do it.
Socials.
Just if you just Google my name, all my shit comes up. I'm the only Alistair Ogden out there. So
Nice.
And he's
Yeah.
got a rocket strapped to his back, man. And we're happy
that
to
was your
have him here.
parents'
He's-
plan.
yeah, it
Like,
worked
who-
out. I hated my name growing up.
Alistair, Hamish,
Tamsin.
Jim.
That's my
really?
yes, my
oh
sister's
wow!
name. Yep,
Damn, it's
yep.
crazy.
Man, I
It's even
wanted to
better.
name all my kids weird stuff, and my wife wouldn't let me.
Yeah. Diggory, right?
Yeah, that was my big pick.
Yeah.
Diggory,
Diggory,
like the
yeah.
last name of Cedric from Harry Potter.
Yeah. But originally it's a first name, okay?
Oh,
So our family has like going back 1,000 years, there was always a Diggory, and there was like Diggory the Ninth and
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
and really quick
Yeah.
on that before we plug out. I saw on Tay's Reddit, she was showing me a post, and she scrolled down, and I was like, "What's that one?" And it was like, "Is Diggory a normal name for a boy?" Dude, all the comments were trashing it.
Yeah, well, fuck that.
They're like, "It's all Harry Potter fans. if I did that to a kid, you should go to prison if you name your kid that. Like, it was really.
She's
mean.
a super Harry Potter fan, though. You would think if you had a boy,
Well,
it
that's
was
why-
in contention.
That's why she was up for the name.
Yeah,
She was
I
like
know.
Harry Potter, and then everyone was like, "No, it's bad." She was like, "Oh, okay."
But
Oh.
you wanted to go with the name Harry Potter?
No, it's Diggory.
You can't go with the main name. You got to do it like a niche character.
Diggory.
Yeah,
Cedric
Diggory, Albus. I
That's
feel like there's a lot of
pretty
kids. There must be a few kids out there named Albus.
McGonagall.
McGonagall.
That could be Scottish.
Kingsley Shacklebolt, the one black character.
Really?
CJ reminds me of the
horrible.
kid. Who's the kid who's Harry Potter's like brother at the beginning? Dursley. He reminds me of Dursley.
Dursley.
What do you got coming up, CJ?
We got the monthly show at Nickelbrook on the 31st.
Who we
Come out to
got?
that.
Who we got?
Still TBD.
Still TBD?
I'm gonna just put it out on the poster. It'll come out.
Okay.
Well, the one guy I had, he said he was out of town. So
Okay.
And then other than that, the monthly show in February. No, I'm headlining a Valentine's Day show at Moonbeam Lounge in Burlington. That'll be
Romantic.
cool. Yeah,
I've lived in
I
Burlington
had to ask my wife
whole
if I could do
life.
it. It's
I've
new.
lived here my whole life. I've never heard of that
It's
place.
beside Jersey's.
Okay, great. Oh, I
Beside
can walk
Jersey's.
there.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
it's on Valentine's
I'm
Day.
busy that night.
Yeah.
Okay, and everybody, hey, take a look.
Oh yeah.
Look at this.
Merch.
We got our new merch. Check out our link tree. We got regular hats. We got bucket hats. We got T-shirts. We got hoodies.
Alistair was like, you guys should put an armband on. And no, but seriously, an armband. I was like, I don't think so, Alistair.
No, it's in vogue right now. Though. Go to our link tree.
The
Check it
merch
out.
is nice though.
It
nice.
is. Look, it's all embroidered. Please support the show. Like, subscribe. Thanks, Weasels.
Yes, thank you, dude. Thanks, guys.
Peace.
Bye.